Most welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to take you through the effects of anemia, and remember to click the subscribe bar as well as notification bell to keep updated. So we are going to start with the first one of the most effect of it is it can result to heart failure. Heart failure comes in because of the heart will try its level best to pump more blood to supply to the cells. So as it is trying its best, is enlarging in size, and with that it's going to cause it to fail. It's going to enlarge. Once it enlarges, it's going to fail to stop pumping the blood to the cells. As a result, the person can eventually die because the cell will be needing some of the oxygen which is needed for the cell growth. So it's really important that once you know the signs, you have to visit the hospital area, so have to treat it in the right time. So that's one of the most effect of anemia, and it's a major one that you have to understand, because the heart is the one which is in charge of pumping blood to the cells. So if that blood that may be supplied to the cells is less, it means the heart will need to pump more blood to supply the oxygen to the cells. So you may have the heart failure because of its enlargement as it tries to pump the blood to the cells, right? So it can result to organs damage, such as the brain. The brain is the most essential thing that we need for us, for you to think, for you to function, for you to think like I have to work in this way. It needs the brain, and the brain will need oxygen for it to operate. So once it's lacking oxygen, it means it can't work. The cell in the brain is going to die because they lack oxygen, alright? As well as the kidney will be needing oxygen for them to function. The liver, they will need oxygen for them to function properly. So if there's no oxygen there, it means they eventually die. And once they die, every process is compromised. So it's really important that we have to understand that once the anemia has just shown some signs, you have to visit the hospital, so I have to treat it in the right time. So it's really important that you have to note that it can eventually cause the brain damage, because the cells, once they are damaged in the brain, it means you can't think, you can't reason to say, let me do these things in this way, and that's why you have some confusion sometimes. So it's really important that you have to understand that anemia is really deadly disease which can cause brain damage, and once the brain is dead, it means you are gone, right? So it's really important to have to understand that. So, and it can also cause birth complications. Let's assume the mother is suffering from the anemia, and the anemia has gone so severe sometimes. Eventually the baby will be also lacking oxygen, because the mother is the one who is in charge of supplying oxygen to the baby, all right? So everything that a mother takes is also getting to the baby, because a baby, when it's in the womb, is dependent on the mother. So everything that a mother takes goes to the baby, all right? So that's why it's really important that once a mother is having anemia, we have to treat it in the right time so that a baby has not be affected. Once the sign has just shown, we have to treat it so that the baby has be not affected. And once, if maybe this condition may take time, it means the baby might be born with anemic, and that can result to baby growth complication. The growth of the baby is going to be compromised, because the baby has been born with anemia and there is lack of oxygen. So the cells will be the increase of the cells in the body will be affected in the body of the baby. So the baby will have might experience the stunted growth, because there is no increase in the number of the cells in the body. So it's really important we have to figure that and maintain or treat it in the right time, so that the baby has to be growing healthy and light. This is the most important that we have to understand, right? So, and at the same time, it can result to jaundice. Jaundice is really one of the signs like maybe an anemia can show, and you can see jaundice. You might have to show the signs like yellowish of the body, and white, the eyes look so white without even showing that maybe there are some blood within your eyes. So you experience such complication. You have a yellowish of the body because there's destruction of the red blood cell in the body. There's low red blood cell in the body, so that's why you experience that yellowish of the body, and as well as the eye maybe might look really white. Sometimes you might even have what we call eye bleeding. You can experience that because especially when it goes so severe. So the last point, it can result to loss of vision. You can have loss of the vision because there's low oxygen. Remember, the eyes will need also blood. We need also oxygen for them to be function properly. There is also cells within the eye, right? So which will need oxygen for you to see. So once you are anemic, the most affected part that will be affected is the retina, the eye receptor. So that is the most important, whereby for the message to be sent to the brain, it will need oxygen. So the retina will fail, will stop sending the message to the brain because there is no oxygen to help the cells to perform its function. So it's really important. Once you notice some of the signs of the anemia, you have to visit the hospital, so they have to help you in solving it, so that you don't go so further to offer more complication in your body. So if you know some of the signs like fatigue, tiredness, loss of appetite, sometimes you can have that. So you need to visit the hospital so that they have to help you in the right time. It's really important. This is the most thing that I wanted to share with you, and thank you for attending my YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe, and as well as click the notification bell so that I have to keep updated. Thank you very much for attending my YouTube channel. Bye bye, see you later.